Lea Thompson really didn't like him at first more than anyone else. Lea Thompson was born on May 31, 1961 in Rochester, Minnesota. She grew up with a love for art, strong will, and help from a very creative family to become one of Hollywood's favorite actresses. Long before people knew her from movies and TV, she had a big love for performing. As a little girl, she worked hard as a ballet dancer, spending hours each day on the strict rules, exact moves, and telling stories with feelings that ballet needs. This early love for dance helped shape her hard work and the graceful way she moved and showed feelings that later made her acting special. Even though Hurt stopped her dream of being a pro ballerina, that hard time became a big change that led her to movies, a path she took with bravery, strength, and a strong wish to start over. Thompson's big break came in the 1980s, a time when she became a key part in movies for teens and huge hit stories. Her role as Lorraine Baines McFly in Back to the Future in 1985 quickly made her famous everywhere. She played Lorraine with a fun mix of kindness, sweet innocence, laughs, and deep feelings, turning what could have been a plain mom character into one of the most loved from that time. Her skill at playing different versions of the same person at different ages in different times and with different feelings showed how talented and flexible she was as an actress. In all three movies, she kept Lorraine feeling like the same person while changing for each movie's different feel and time period, showing she really got how characters grow and funny timing. Besides Back to the Future, Thompson kept doing great in many different roles. In Some Kind of Wonderful in 1987, she played Amanda Jones with an interesting mix of being easily hurt and strong, giving people a more real view of the usual popular high school girl. Her acting touched people a lot because she made Amanda feel true, letting watchers see the stress, worries, and wants hidden under labels from school. She also acted in movies like Red Dawn in 1984 and Howard the Duck in 1986, each one showing more that she was ready to try new things and take roles that needed laughs, action, or deep feelings. Her bravery in picking unusual projects showed trust in her skills and a promise to try new creative ideas. As TV changed in the 1990s, Thompson moved easily into the new world with the popular funny show Caroline in the City from 1995 to 1999. Her role as Caroline Duffy, a fun, a bit worried cartoon artist dealing with job, love, and the crazy life in New York City, let Thompson show her funny side every week. The show was a regular on NBC's Top TV Night, and her acting got good reviews from critics, lots of fans, and a Golden Globe nod. Her warm, easy-to-like, and fun, playful way made the show better, reminding everyone she was one of Hollywood's most fun and talented stars. In later years, Thompson tried more by starting to direct. Her work directing, like episodes of shows such as Switched at Birth and The Goldbergs, showed her good knowledge of story building, picture style, and telling stories through characters. Her move to directing was not just a job change, but proof of her ongoing interest and wish to help the entertainment world in new ways. She directed with the same kind heart, smart thinking, and open creative spirit that made her acting great. On April 27, 2017, Lea Thompson hit another big point in her long and varied career when she joined the cast of Little Women, the seventh movie version of Louisa May Alcott's loved classic story. This version, written and directed by Claire Niederpruem, who was directing her first big movie, tried to give new fresh feelings to the old story, bringing its ideas about family, dreams, giving up things, and being a woman into today's world. Thompson played Margaret Marmee March, the calm, kind mom whose gentle ways and quiet strength help her girls through sad times, big changes, and important choices that shape their move from kids to grown-ups. Her acting added soft kindness and smart wisdom that touched watchers who have loved the March family for years. The movie came out on September 28, 2018, on purpose to mark the 150th year since the book first came out. It celebrated a story that has moved readers for over 100 years and showed Thompson's skill at bringing real feelings to a famous character. Thompson kept growing her creative work in the years after, directing again for the Paramount Plus show Star Trek Picard. Showing her many skills as both a storyteller and actress, she directed episodes 3 and 4 of Season 2, Assimilation and Watcher. Those episodes had big story importance and helped move the season's main puzzles along. Her directing mixed excitement, deep characters, and strong pictures, giving a lively movie feel to the story as it went on. As if to show even more her many talents, Thompson did not just work behind the camera. She also acted. On screen as Dr. Diane Werner in Fly Me to the Moon, the fifth episode of the season, which came out in March 2022. Her role gave a fun, bright touch to the show, giving fans a nice mix of her directing talent and her strong acting pull, reminding everyone of her lasting spot in entertainment as an artist who keeps changing, surprising, and grabbing people from all ages. Lea Thompson's own life in the mid-1980s had a love story that got a lot of notice in Hollywood. She got engaged to up-and-coming movie star Dennis Quaid in 1984 when both their jobs were taking off fast. Their relationship was often in entertainment magazines because fans loved their spark, their shared love for acting, and how they seemed to do well together in the busy movie world. For Thompson, the engagement was not just a big feeling promise, but also a time when she learned to handle the hard needs of a quick job with the hopes of a famous relationship. But as Hollywood pressure and their different job paths got harder, the couple chose to break up. Their engagement stopped in 1987, but it was still a key part of Thompson's life story, helping her learn about love, being partners, and real life with everyone watching. That same year, 1987, was a big change for Thompson in a very different and surprise life-changing way. While working on the set of the teen love drama Some Kind of Wonderful, she met the movie's director Howard Deutsch. Their connection started easy from long days filming, shared ideas about making the movie, and respect that grew as shooting went on. Deutsch liked Thompson's pro work and her lively, real personality, while she liked his careful way of making movies and his warm, steady feel. What began as an easy friendship slowly turned into a love based on trust, laughs, and a strong team feel. 2 years later, in 1989, Thompson and Deutsch got married, starting one of Hollywood's longest and quietly loved marriages. Their marriage gave steady support in a job known for ups and downs, and they worked together on jobs many times, mixing love with creative work. Together, Thompson and Deutsch made a tight family, having 2 daughters who each went into entertainment like their parents. Their first daughter, Madeline Deutsch, born in 1991, grew up with stories, creativity, and the busy life of movies and TV. She became a good actress, writer, and musician, making a job with lots of talents and her own strong voice. Their younger daughter, Zoe Deutsch, born in 1994, also went into acting with confidence, becoming one of the top young actresses known for her skill, energy, and lively acting. The close tie between the mom and her 2 girls became a fun part of Thompson's life, as she helped their jobs grow while keeping a home full of love, support, and love for art. One special time that showed their shared skills and family tie was in March 2008, when Thompson sang on stage with Madeline and Zoe for the 16th yearly Alzheimer's Association event, A Night at Sardi's. Together, the three sang in a fun version of Bye Bye Birdie, giving a touching song to a night to help people know about and support those with Alzheimer's and their families. The show was extra special not just for the nice music, but for the feeling of seeing a mom and her 2 girls singing together on stage, joined by family and a good cause that helps many. There being their added warmth and real feel to the event, showing how Thompson's life, both at work and home, grew into a full story full of creativity, kindness, and strong family ties. For years, fans of Back to the Future have loved the fun on-screen spark between Lea Thompson and Michael J. Fox. But off-camera, things were more tricky, at least at the start. Lea Thompson has said openly that she had trouble with Fox's energy, way of acting, and the wild feel when he came in to take over from Eric Stoltz after weeks of filming. What looked easy on screen was, Thompson says, from a rough beginning with stress, being annoyed, and a time to get used to feelings she has talked about honestly. Lea said there was a time early when she felt really mad at Fox, more than with any other co-star. I truly hated him more than anyone at first, she remembered, pointing out how their different work ways made her first thoughts. Fox, already getting famous from family ties, brought fast speed and non-stop jokes that often made her lose balance. Lea said those first days were too much. He was always moving, joking, talking, and I felt like I had to try hard just to stay with him, she said. To her, Fox was like a storm she could not get away from, and the quick change from Stoltz's quiet, strong feel to Fox's fast charm left her upset. But her mad feelings went deeper than just different personalities. Lee said Fox's easy natural talent made her feel unsure, especially in the first weeks of filming again. He was so good, so fast, so sharp, she said. It made me mad because it looked easy for him while I felt like I was struggling. She would watch Fox do a scene in one try, full of charm, timing, and feel, and it started a strong want to do better in her. Instead of helping her right away, it made her mad and she started not liking his way of getting notice without trying. But the most annoying part, she said, was how Fox could make everyone happy except her. He made the whole team laugh. And somehow that made me more annoyed, she said. While she tried to get used to the big change in making the movie, Fox went easy through the long nights and hard days with jokes, teasing, and lots of trust. Lee said she sometimes left the set shaking her head, talking to herself because she could not get how he kept that energy. Still, in the middle of all the mad feelings, things started to change. Over time, Lee saw her first strong dislike was not real hate. It was a feeling from stress, being tired, and pressure from a big movie with big changes. As she saw Fox's hard work, pro way, and real kindness to the actors and team, her view changed. Bit by bit, he won me over, she said. I started to see beyond what bothered me and like the person he was. By the end of filming, the bad feelings had turned into respect and even liking a lot. Lee has talked nicely about Fox in recent years, saying the feeling fight at first helped her give one of her best acts ever. I didn't hate him at all by the end, she said. I loved him. What started as mad feelings changed into a long friendship and better knowing each other's strong points. Today, Lee looks back at those first mad times with laughs and warm memories, knowing that the things she didn't like at first were the same ones that made Michael J. Fox special both on and off screen.